us with the technical assistance for that, and it is also a big project. We have many other projects. One of them is related to the health system. So they're going to build a big hospital, right. University hospital, okay. In one of the biggest cities in Tunisia. So we have a number of different programs with them.
And what about Brazil?
Oh, Brazil is again a very important country in Latin America, and we thought that our presence should be more prominent. And we are going to sign actually one contract with them related to the mineral energy.
Okay.
So we are working also with them about agriculture and agricultural assistance. Because they have expertise mainly in big crops. So we think that we can develop that with them.
Great. You will be here in India for the next 3 days. Can you please tell us your plan for India?
Oh, the plan is already put in place, and the commissions have worked a lot and very hard on that. We don't have any contract to sign this time, but right. We are just putting in place the new frame of our cooperation. And this cooperation, we think that it is fairly good so far, but we can develop it more and more. We think basically about a new relationship that could be a win-win relationship, right. Not in a direct bilateral level only, but in a triangular and more than a triangular. We are no longer thinking in terms of our small country, which is a very small market, but it is very influential in the region.
When you say triangular, can you what does that mean?
I think more precisely about a triangular relationship between Tunisia, Libya, and India. That triangularity is of course related to economy and investment, basically in infrastructure, because we know that we need a lot of investment in that area. In Libya, of course, because it is a nation that has gone through a very dire strait because of civil war, and they have a lot of construction to do. India could certainly help on that field. We also think about some other natural resources and explorations that we can make in Tunisia and in the region in general.
Can you please explain more about that?
I don't know if it is really time to explain all that, but we think that there are some areas that we can develop together. We are working hard in order to remove the customs and the border problems that we have with our neighbors in order to facilitate investment in the region. So once again, I'm not thinking only about Tunisia, but we are thinking about the region in general and the integration of the region in the same economic development. Right. So we also, as you know, we do have some natural resources in Algeria and in Libya. So we also have prospects and possibilities in Tunisia, and we think that India could be involved in that. Okay. I'm thinking about oil more specifically, and phosphates is another energy that we can provide.
If we see the export-import between India and Tunisia, you know, India is importing double of what we export to Tunisia. Now, to get more involved into bilateral trade, what other plans you have between for two countries, Tunisia and for India?
This meeting is actually about that. What are the other fields that we can investigate together? In what area that we can develop this commercial or trade relationship? It is so far based basically on phosphates. This is what makes the balance probably uneven, right. But it is not diversified enough. We think that we can make better cooperation in ICTs with India, because the performance of India in new technologies is well known all over the world, and we think that we can benefit from that experience. Right. And we could also provide a very interesting market for India in that area. Right. So we are going to focus on limited areas, but we want them to go as far as possible and to be as important as possible.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abbes.
Thank you.
It was really a pleasure talking to you. In next episode, we will again come with a special person keep watching Lok Sabha television. Thank you.